Hey everyone, you've got Jimmy, Dawson and Yoey here, and we're going to be asking each other some questions and getting to know each other a little bit more. Cheers. Can you describe your pathway to becoming a Kookaburra and how did you get here?
I think goalkeepers tend to lag their field player counterparts by a little bit. So I remember playing junior hockey or junior national hockey with Wedo, with Bealey, Jez, Haywood and Moose, and then watched them pretty quickly after that join the Kookaburras. And I think it took me another 6 years to sort of crack the squad. I think it seems to be the case with goalkeepers, but spent a lot of years plugging away in the VIS, playing a lot of National League, and it wasn't until 2018 until I got my opportunity. So I think by that stage I'd been in and out of the development squad, certainly out of the 21 squad, and it was off the back of 2 National League wins that I was able to get a few VAAs here and then try and show my wares, and eventually took my opportunity when Tristan Clemens retired in 2018.
Nice. You're quite old now, so how old were you when you debuted?
It doesn't say that, does it? I actually can't quite. I think I was 26. How old were you?
23.
That's pretty old for a field player.
All right, Jimmy.
Am I up next?
Oh, you are.
I haven't got my Step Brothers quote.
What are your top quotes from the movie Step Brothers, or even just movies in general?
I really like Talladega Nights, so there's some very quotable scenes in there, and when he crashes as well. But probably Talladega Nights is when they're all sitting around the dinner table, and they're all having a go at the grandpa, and the little kid goes, "Shut up, grandpa!" And then the other goes, "I'm a Jack Double Man too!" And then from Wedding Crashers, I reckon when he goes in to see Will Ferrell, and he's just in his mum's house, and he asks his mum for the meatloaf.
How does it go?
"Ma! The meatloaf!" What's she even doing back there? I don't even know what she's doing. Anyway, so those would be my favourite 2. Can we dim the volume on those? Because they were very loud.
Dawson, congratulations on recently becoming a father. What's been your biggest learning so far?
Thank you. My biggest learning would be that my wife is a superstar of being able to function on very little sleep. But for me, myself, kids are fun. He's doing something new all the time. So yeah, I love it. It's a challenge, but it's fun.
Little DJ.
I've heard that as a new dad, you try to get in there and contribute and help and do things, and often get told off by your wife that you're just not doing it efficiently enough, so they tend to just take over. Have you encountered this issue?
No, I'm efficient. I'm the person that gets in and gets it done.
Can I jump in there? I've heard that in preparation for your baby boy coming, you were practicing putting diapers on watermelons.
Yeah.
Is this true?
Can confirm.
What's something about you that people might not know?
It's some deep, dark secrets, Yoey.
I think the one doing the rounds at the moment is my love affair with musical theatre and all things related to stage productions. So when I finished school, all I wanted to do was, be on the cast of Les Mis or Hamilton or something like that. Ended up playing hockey instead. But I did spend a year and a half at Musical Theatre University training to do that, and gave it away after a couple of years because it was a bit too tough to go away on hockey tours and keep up my practice.
Rumour has it you fluked it to get in there.
It's absolutely true.
Yeah, okay.
He has got a beautiful voice as well. We have heard him sing. Very lovely.
Just not beautiful enough.
Just not quite, yeah.
What are the main reasons you would encourage someone to try or play hockey?
I think that hockey is a very, very cool environment. It's a very family-oriented sport. So, you look at the hockey communities down at Vic Park where you and I play, and it's, very, my whole family is involved in hockey. It's boys and girls can obviously play, and also the competitive kind of nature of it. I think that it's a very, very cool sport in that way.
You're studying primary school teaching. Which of the Kookaburras do you think would be the class clown, and which would be straight A students?
James next to me would like to think he'd be the class clown.
Be the straight A student.
But look, I have a locker next to Weddy, and on tour he's a bit of a pest. I'd say probably him, or I don't want to give it to him.
You wouldn't say Jez, would you?
No, I wasn't going to say Jez. Yeah. Weddy, definitely the class clown, snickering in the back somewhere.
What about Kai?
Yeah, Kai, he's very studious though, I think.
Yeah. Bit cheeky.
See, I think you would be close to the straight A student. Both of you, probably. But then, you'd have, a silent assassin like Josh Belts who just wouldn't say anything, so would just sit there. Yeah.
Who would you love to give a detention to?
You.
What attributes do people need if they want to be a goalkeeper?
Goalkeeper, good looks, cat-like reflexes.
Don't be scared of the ball.
Ideally good eyes, which I didn't have. I was goalkeeping for a number of years before I realised I needed contacts, legally to drive. So that helps. I think
Big issue for a goalkeeper, mate.
yeah, there was heaps of times
You're
training
a sieve.
training at night time and I couldn't read the name of the jerseys in front of me, and I just thought it was just the lighting at the State Hockey Centre in Melbourne, but turns out there's a bit more to that.
You were fortunate enough to debut in 2022 in your hometown of Perth, an experience not many get. What did it mean to you and your family? I'm presuming they were all here.
Yeah, they all got invited. It was very, very special. Not a lot of people get to debut in their hometown and home city, so it was very awesome. My whole family came down, and extended family as well. Mum and Dad both got very large families, and lots of friends as well. So it was very cool. My first touch, I started on the bench and came out, and then someone chucked me the ball, very easy trap. And yeah, to have my friends and family there give me a little bit of an egg on was very, very cool, and something I won't forget.
I've heard on the grapevine that one of your biggest moments of adversity was when you had to choose between pursuing a career in international cricket or hockey. Could you tell us a little bit more about your cricket career?
I'm glad you said it, Yoey. I was going to bring it up myself if you didn't. Yes, I did play I was a batsman wicketkeeper, and I was actually in the World 8 for indoor cricket, mate. I played Australian indoor cricket when I was 15 and got selected in the World 8. So still yet to play a game for the World 8, but I'm in there for the under 15 category.
Why did you stop?
Why did you?
Wasn't good enough. Too much money in cricket. Hockey's a lot more fun.
Too commercial.
Also, when you get out for ducks all the time, it makes the day very long. Lots of scones, lots of jellies.
Tough on your parents to watch.
It was tough.
Can you describe someone in your early hockey days who helped you get to where you are now?
It's actually Kai's father, Dave Willett, who coached me since I was 12 he's still the manager of our Hockey One AHL team now. So he's been an integral part of me growing up and developing, and took me in from the Central Coast at 12 years old, and supported me and my family. And he's been a family friend for many years, but also a great coach and support for my hockey career.
One final question. On tour, who was your favourite roommate and why?
Look, we have roomed together a bit, Johan. We did go through some tough times in India for a month, but you are up there, except for when you just get a little bit messy. Yeah, just leave water bottles out, and I just have to clean up after you. You're used to people cleaning up after you, so I just have to then do it.
Yoey is a very messy person. He shares a locker next to me, and his stuff is always all over my locker.
Got 2 things there.
No, there's more than 2
And
things.
you're going to wrap this up.
All right, let's wrap this up.
To wrap it up, look down the barrel.
Thank you all for watching us all ask each other questions. Thank you.